Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is King Size Customs. You've caught me mid-trip in a semi-trucking adventure. This is one part of my channel that I do play a lot of focus on. I do pay a lot of attention to this part of my channel. I drive a lot when I cannot find Hot Wheels cars that I want to buy or customize, and I haven't gotten a package. This fulfills a lot of time in my videos. I enjoy this game. It's American Trucking Simulator, or American Truck Simulator is the actual title. It allows you to drive a semi-truck through most of the West. The states included are California, Nevada, Arizona, and there's paid DLC for New Mexico. We are going from Nevada to Arizona. I'm driving a 13-speed, but there are different options for trucks. You can have a 5-speed, 10-speed, 13-speed, and an 18-speed, as well as an 8-speed, which is mostly reserved for construction applications such as hauling equipment like backhoes and other vehicles that would be needed for a construction site. What I have in this truck is an 18-speed, which is typically reserved for a, excuse me ladies and gentlemen, that's our engine brake. What I have is an 18-speed, which is typically reserved for oversized and heavy hauling, which mostly run during the day. A 13-speed is a average truck in most of your fleets, your trucking companies such as Jim Palmer and JB Hunt, which you've probably seen those truck trailers around. There's also Schneider and Heartland Express and Swift. Most of those trucks have 13-speed transmissions. This truck has an 18-speed. I drive this truck. This is my own personal truck. I own my own business. I have a few employees. I have two, a man and a woman, who drive for me. You don't see them in this game. They just collect money for me. I'm sorry, unfortunately I'm drifting because I don't look too hard. I have this game set up with a full steering wheel and full 18 gear support with a Logitech G27 steering wheel. I have a clutch brake gas pedal. I have a 6-speed transmission. And the way that I shift through the gears is I use a button that goes through the gauges, or through the ranges. There's a high range, there's a low range, and then there is that's the splitter, and then the ranges are from 1st through 4th, and then 5th through 8th. And I have highs and lows in every gear, as well as reverse. And reverse also has a reversed 1 high, a reverse 1 low, a reverse 2 high, and a reverse 2 low. As you can tell, this is also a video game, so there is a little bit of glitching here where things aren't loading properly. The game slows down a bit. Why am I using the engine brake is one question you may ask. That is to help me slow the truck down without using the regular brakes that you would have in a car that would cause the car to come to a stop. I feel I'm coming up to an intersection that has a very low speed rate, and this truck cannot honestly handle that. There's also a stoplight coming up, and that's why I've put the truck in neutral. Now I've put it in 5th high. I'm dropping that to 5th low. As you can see in front of us, there is a gathering of traffic, a collection of traffic coming up. So we're going to put it in neutral, and then we're going to apply the brakes slowly as to not tap that car. I'm going to change the range here so that I will be in 1st low. Yes, 1st low. As you can see on the right of the screen is my GPS unit that is built into the truck. We want to turn into this next lane, so I'm going to use my mirror here to tell me what's coming up. It looks clear. The steering wheel that I have actually responds fully. So the same motions that are happening in the truck with the steering wheel are the same motions that are happening to me. We're climbing up a hill, which is a challenge, so please bear with me if I get stuck on the hill on this on-ramp. Now, what I cover in my little trucking talks are more like vlogs. You may know Alley Knight, who was a big one that I used to watch, and that channel kind of inspired me to do this, even though this is really just digital trucking. It doesn't have the same difficulty or same risks as trucking in the real world, but due to circumstances out of my control, I cannot drive. I'm visually impaired. So this is how I experience driving a semi-truck. And for me, I feel it's fairly close. So now we are in third gear with the high part of the gear. And now we're going to be in fourth low. What you heard there was grinding of the gears. That's because I did not hit my clutch. Which, if you're new to how a manual transmission works, instead of having 2 pedals, you have 3. Your brake will be in the middle, your gas is always on the right, and your clutch is going to be on the left of your setup where your pedals are. So, okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I will see you later. Please stay tuned. There will be more trucking talks coming up.